On to you, Virgos. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day, good night, wherever you are. So, for you, Virgos, you actually have the, yeah, for you, Virgos, you actually have the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, and then you, Virgos, also have the Seven of Swords. So, three sword cards back to back. Um, Let me see. Okay. Okay. So, the Six of Cups is in here, right? The Six of Cups is in here. You'll see. What's happening here is that you. What's going on is a lot of people like you, um, but y'all know what I'm about to say. The ego is too big on a lot of them. The Knight of Swords represents them coming to you, right, and letting it be known. You'll see why I'm saying all this. Um, the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords, however, represents you don't want them back, though. A lot of you Virgos don't really want to be with them. You don't really want them to come back, you know? Um, you don't really want them to come back because you don't take them seriously. Uh, there was a point in time when you may have taken these people that you were trying to get to know seriously, but now you don't. Um, you Virgos are way too successful and experienced to take certain people seriously, especially romantically. Um, I mean, am I gonna? I should probably say it. The King of Pentacles. Then don't worry. The King of Pentacles, and then you have the Justice card. What's really happening here is that you don't like them because, like I said, you Virgos are way too experienced. You know what it's like to have people let you down, right? And romantically or family wise. But then it's a situation where you are experienced. So because you are experienced, you know, like, okay, you've reached success, even with a distinct lack of help, right? A lot of the times, you know, Virgo is a zodiac sign that doesn't receive a whole lot of help. You know, I've experienced that so many times. Like, you know, the rare times that I ask people for help, they don't want to help. But then I have individuals, I will notice that individuals will have people's loyalties and they treat these people like trash. There was real quickly, there's a time where my mom had actually hired somebody to retile the floors, right? Anyway, the weirdo came here and they had essentially agreed on a price, right? No, they didn't necessarily agree on the price, excuse me. But my mom paid the dude 120 bucks. He started it to retile it, and then he basically left after a certain amount of time. Okay? Over the course of like 2 weeks, homie is giving my mom the runaround, not answering the phone, barely answering text messages, barely texting back. He get on the phone with my mom. He's kind of like raising his voice. He talk. So I got to so what happened is that I'm in the room with my mom listening to this stuff. My mom asking him, when are you coming back? Because it's 2 weeks and you dodging, dude. He raised his voice to my mom And then he hang up the phone on her. She in the middle of the sentence. Now, of course, you know that got me on my nerves. So I called homeboy back and I gave him a piece of my mind. I said, yo, dude, what's up with you, dude? I said, my mom is showing you love. She opened, the home to you and everything like that. She asked you if you want anything to eat. You've been a weirdo this whole time, dude. And I was like, dude, you ducking and dodging. You doing all this goofy stuff. I'm running it back to him how he's been moving. I'm like, bro, come here. You said you were gonna do a job. Be honorable for once in your life. I told him this. I didn't hold back. I literally told him this. My mom was in the room with me listening to it. I said, dude, come here, be a grown adult, come here, be a person of your word, finish retiling, and go on about your business. I was like, no harm, no foul. And I told him, I said, if you got that much of a problem, we can fight. I'll knock you out. I'm not even going to severely hurt you. I'll just knock you out. I'll just knock you unconscious. And then what I'll do is that I'll go ahead and make sure you okay, bring you back to, lift your head up while you're on the floor knocked out, make sure you good and everything like that. We'll shake hands and you'll go back to work and you'll basically go on about your business unharmed other than that. If you got that much of a problem with how it is that I'm standing up for myself and standing up for my mom, more importantly. Standing up for my mom, my mom's honor and all of that, right? Her own dignity and all of that, right? And it's this kind of stupidity is what I'm talking about, because he came here, finished doing the job, right? Took him like an hour and a half. He came here, finished doing the job, and then he left. And then after he left, 5 minutes later, I want to say 10, 15 minutes later, he called the house phone like a goofy. And then he was like, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? They charged me for parking, and because my mom decided she ain't gonna pay him anything else because he's being goofy. So then my mom's like, who do you take me for? They don't have they don't have parking police, right? On Sundays. Today is Sunday. You finish the work on a Sunday, goofball. And he was like, oh, all right. This type of stupidity is what it is that I'm talking about. Why that's important in the first place is because pay attention to how it is that mom, like, he's getting hospitality, he's getting treated well, right? But then he, out of his own mouth, the weirdo goofy said it himself, that he's had other fix-it jobs where people weren't paying him anywhere near to the degree. Wealthy families weren't even breaking off more than $100 on him. Nowhere even near. They only giving him 20, 30 bucks. And then he coming through and he fixing it, no harm, no foul. But when it comes to my mom, though, she's paid him the most he's ever received. Now he got all these problems. This is what I mean when I say that it's the crisscross. These people are goofy. They're weirdos. They don't want to say it. No, they have to say it. They weirdos. Because there's no way you can explain that justifiably. So I'm saying all this to say 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. This is why you Virgos are so at odds with stuff, because people are weird. People are weirdos is why. People are weird. The way they come off, with you, the way they interact with you, the way people are constantly on opposite day with you. You Virgos will ask for help if you need any. But then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, because that's part of the reason why a lot of you Virgos don't like to ask for help. People say Virgos don't like to ask for help. We don't like to ask for help because how many times of us as Virgos asked people, what does this mean? What does that mean? They don't know. Ask them for help. They can't do it. They always come up with an excuse as to why it is that they can't do something. But then us as Virgos are left to be on our lonesome. And then when we say, okay, forget everybody, we're going to do our thing, now everybody is upset. What do they expect us to do? Sit around and wait? And they admitted themselves, they don't know what they're doing. They constantly don't know. That should be their middle name. Whatever, I don't know, whatever. So now the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, again, they coming back to you, trying to reach out. Why? Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups. You Virgos have your own options that you created on your own without a whole lot of people's help. Because this is the burden that us as Virgos gotta have. This is the cross that we gotta bear. The fact that a lot of people are stupid, a lot of people are slow, the IQ is dropping, the ability to socially understand what's dropping, to socially be a socialite is dropping, the skill, more accurately, to be a socialite is dropping, the intelligence is dropping, and the emotional understanding is dropping. So people are becoming stupid and more stupid, okay, while at the same time expecting us to be gracious with them, while at the same time giving their energy and their loyalty to people who mistreat them to their face. They're not even subtle about it. So us as Virgos, we doing our own thing. And guess what? The Magician and the Two of Pentacles, right? It's frustrating, but at the same time, it's something that us as Virgos, we got to do. I'm constantly being like, not all the time, but the majority of the time when I've ever asked for help, I've asked people for help, the answer to that is no, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. It's never, the majority of it is never a definitive yeah. And us as Virgos do not ask people for a whole lot. Because we know, number one, we want to get it on our, see, people not understand. Virgo is about learning how to do everything for themselves. The rare times that Virgo enlists other people to come help us out is rare. And people can't even do something that's rare. They can't even do something that we don't normally want individuals to do. Us as Virgos, we don't want help all the time. That's the beauty of it. We don't want people's help all the time. That's the beauty of it. The fact that we're not going to be in somebody else's life and be a parasite to them because we constantly need someone to keep wiping our behind. That's not what it is. But at the same time, the rare times that we do say, you know what, I could kind of let such and such help me out. Oh, and they constantly never know. You see what I'm saying? They constantly can't do it. So us as Virgos, what we've done is that we've basically ghosted everyone and been much more low-key as of right now, and we're just accomplishing the things that we want. And the Six of Cups keep coming up because it's people making themselves available to us. But it's like, it's not a matter of us being disrespectful. As a matter of fact, it's not. It's a matter of us choosing to do things by ourselves. Because once again, they told it to you in the movie Ender's Game, right? It's called Ender's Game. It's a movie, right? ENDER', right? Game, GAME, right? Ender's Game. They talk about it, right? I think 15 minutes and 30 seconds in, they said that basically it was talking about the main character of the show, right? One of the main characters of the movie, and it was talking about how we're trying to make him into, basically it was trying to make him into a leader, right? And it was saying how it is that, you know, his isolation can never be broken, and he must believe that no one will ever help him. This is the burden of leaders, right? People don't be helping us with to do anything, so we getting it on our own. And now people want to make themselves available. Make themselves available for what? We don't need them in the first place. So let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. right? They're only just getting in the way. They're only frustrating us. The Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Hermit, King of Cups, and then the Three of Swords. Yeah, these three cards, excuse me, these five cards, to clarify the Two of Pentacles, right? Like, they don't really know what to do. They don't really know how to get through to us. They don't really know what to do. They don't know how to interact with us where we're in a place where they would, like, they don't know what to say and do to actually get us back. They don't know. And the Eight of Wands and the Hermit represents, for a lot of us, some of you Virgos may go back. For a lot of you Virgos, we're never going to go back. We're going to continue to march into the mystery, and that is our life, and move forward. And then the King of Pentacles, excuse me, the King of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, sorry about that, and the Three of Swords right here represents how, because we don't want them to be around us, you know, we see them as individuals that haven't learned their lesson, and all it is that they're going to do is want us to come back, so that they can keep essentially wasting our time, because they'll never spiritually evolve. They'll be like this more than likely for the rest of their lives. So that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 23,400 and change. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Let me see. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section of this video. Did y'all enjoy it? What do y'all think? If you'd like to come through and get a personal reading from me, the link to that is in the comment section below. Peace.